Yeah, I'll leave that to Frenchy.
We're on the.
They know more than what they're talking about.
Oh wait, no, we're already in game 1, aren't we?
Yeah, they banned Moester banned DD, and Salaga banned Ice and Illusion. Moester.
Okay.
So,
picked metal.
So Moester off here with his staple pick, Ethan G fastest.
Moester on top and Salaga on bottom. Sweet.
Yes. Now Moester with Ethan G specifically, this character is quite interesting. It has been, I probably was mentioned before, but just in case. E10G is a very unique type in this game, where in fact it has no type. This is a interesting decision made by the developers of Commentators Tournament Edition. Kind of create a bit more variety, since there was actually, I believe, an imbalance in character types.
Yeah,
so
there's
with this null type.
There's 16 characters, 5 of each type, so there's one missing, one odd one out. So we decided to make E10G, since he was built to be a speed character anyway. There was an imbalance of speed characters. We decided to make him no type. So in exchange for his type, he has the best base stats in the game. He has the most top speed, the most boost duration, and the most drift dash speed.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that tornado from Moester, oh my day, that was a smart cheeky tornado.
Yep.
I taught him that. No, well, to be honest.
The problem specifically,
yeah,
the problem specifically is that E10G has limited viability because, you know, type shortcuts give you air and therefore they give you speed. So E10G is naturally going to have a much harder time in the game in general due to not having a type. And what happens is, in order to play E10G, you need to dedicate a lot of time to it. So we usually don't have E10G pockets. You kind of need to main and focus on E10G. You need to be a specialist, so to say. It's kind of like a Yoshi player in Super Smash Bros. Melee. Similar deal.
Yeah, and most are definitely fulfilling that specialization of E10G, only playing it.
Salaga taking the win. Comfortable lead.
Salaga played very well.
Yes, indeed. Cream, crazy. Very strong pick here, especially with the guaranteed 30 from the fly ramp. But some very good tornado play from Moester.
Moester seems to be an E10G fastest one trick. Yep, and he does it well.
Does it like an absolute madman.
EGL, protag read you bedtime stories, ASMR, when?
Tantalizing.
There we go.
Anyway, let's see. What are the bands? If we could show bands.
We got Illusion, Ice, Sky, and Egg Factory.
Okay, we're off to Sand Ruins, Moester, again, E10G fastest.
Tried and true.
No other. Storm Accelerator?
I could appreciate
an anime based on the Riders 1 opening animation would be fire. Very true. Would love it.
Oh, wait a minute. I remember seeing this a little, like, I don't know if it was a couple days ago or something, but Storm Accelerator is actually surprisingly fast on this stage. I don't know the routing personally, but it's fast. 153.
So the interesting thing about both of these players is that neither one of them have an attack hitbox, so they both can't directly interact with each other. They have to hit each other via tornadoes, and also cutting off their turbulence and slipstream is extremely important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh, 20.
So a lot of tornado play. Great tornado play.
Like
Moester right there.
Wow, literally just as that happened, just as I say that.
Yeah.
That was an expert tornado from Moester.
Yeah.
Fantastic work.
Giving him a very nice lead.
For sure, for sure. Such a big lead, in fact.
Yeah.
Really leaving Salaga here in the dust.
Salaga eventually going to make the comeback, though, due to some of the slipstream. There we go. Okay, he takes the lead.
Another tornado.
He's out of juice, though. It's going to be a while before he can unleash another Omega boost.
Omega boost.
Yeah.
A rank there.
So for those who don't know,
letting the stand take him.
this gear right here that Salaga's on is dubbed. Oh, he tries it again. Doesn't fall for the same trick twice. This is called the Accelerator, or dubbed the Gravity Cannon. It's a completely redesigned gear we made. It actually doesn't lose rings unless you're drifting. It gains rings over time, and then when you have 75 rings, you can.
Moester trying to get in the power path, thinking that Salaga was ahead of him.
Yeah,
slightly.
a little bit off. But yeah, when it gets 75 rings, it boosts for 525. Briefly.
And Moester with another tornado opportunity here. Not quite going to take it.
To take the
Maybe
dash
ramp
panel.
skip?
He is not trying.
No. Salaga also trying for the ramp skip.
Yep. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to capitalize on that. Not going to be able to catch up.
Okay,
Oh, he goes right into that
Can't say about the
tornado.
tornado, though.
That is it's a bad situation.
This might be a very close match because Salaga does have his boost ready. Gonna catch him very
And he's
quickly, but I think Moester may be able to close out the game. Yes.
Yep.
Once he bonks. No, he makes it. Tornadoes even.
Easy stuff.
Oh,
and
gets hit by the
Salaga,
tornado for good measure. Moester's going to take home a dub.
Let's go.
Evening out the scores.
1-1.
Could protag put a filter
shall
on his
come
mic
out
or something? He's
victorious
very loud.
in the next match.
Moester and his NATO traps.
Oh, apologies.
Yes. Without those tornadoes, I think Moester would have bit the dust a little bit.
Yes.
Karen
true,
Meredith, is there a link to this version of Riders? Yeah.
Yeah, you could find it in the Discord server. Let me go ahead and give you that. Am I still too loud, guys? Or is this
No,
good?
you're all good now.
All
Seem
right.
fine.
I mean, you were okay before, but yeah.
When I was yelling, I think I was too loud. I was peaking.
Yeah.
Let me give you guys a link to the Discord.
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what stage we're seeing here, but Salaga picking Knuckles Heavy Bike. We've seen this once before. This may be Green Cave. It is, in fact, Green Cave. So Salaga here, Heavy Bike, benefiting off of its very high speed boost at level 1. Considering the stage is very short, it's going to definitely benefit from that. Moester going to try his best that he can to keep up with Salaga.
So the heavy bike gear design was actually formulated by myself. It is a gear that gets quote-unquote slower over time. However, its air efficiency, the amount of air it uses, is incredibly increased throughout its levels. So it gets slower in a sense, but air usually equals speed when in the hands of a good player.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a high skill gear. Wow, that was amazing from Moester.
Right,
Yep.
Using the incredible top speed to ride over that gap right there.
yeah. So with Slipstream, Fastest is really going to start cruising a lot faster than it normally would, allowing for a really good catch-up from Moester.
Yes.
Salaga going to take Power Path here. Moester following close behind. Misses the item box, sadly.
Oh, Moester's
no,
going to miss
was
Green
pushed
Cave skip.
just far enough away to not get the vine.
Allowing. Taking quite a big lead here.
No, he's only getting air boxes. This is
Oh,
not good.
no.
And does not get successful.
Not confident, yeah.
That is gonna.
So
slow
to
him
talk
down.
a little bit about Moester's, tried and true combo. Fastest on E10G is probably the fastest thing in the game from a top speed perspective. So fastest has the highest cruising speed, and with E10G having the highest base stats, you have a gear that pretty much zooms and it never even has to boost. As you can see, he's cruising at what is essentially level 3 boost speed, which is 250, and he's cruising at 248. So with a gear that constantly moves at that speed, you can definitely stomp new players easily.
Yeah.
Yes. Although its major weakness is the fact that it can't really interact via boosting, so it is a very vulnerable gear.
It's very has low defensive value, as one would say.
Yep. Now it is 2-1 in favor of Salaga.
Yep. Salaga takes the win.
Very strong pick with the Knuckles Heavy Bike. I may pick that up. Not gonna lie. I just never thought Power Path was that good, considering its nerfs in 1.3.
Players are going with the same bands.
Same band, same
Salaga,
band.
rather.
Let's see, where's Moester gonna pick now? Oh, thinking about Night Chase. I think we're gonna see a super hang-on pick from Moester. No, sorry, from Salaga. Oh, Salaga's thinking about it.
Storm?
Oh, is he gonna go for it? Yes, he goes. No,
Oh, maybe
or
not.
cover P. Will he go cover P or super hang on? Seems to be locked with indecision. Oh, he decides to go with cover P instead.
Okay.
So interesting little fact about cover P. It has been reworked to be a ring gear, and some of you may be aware, but in Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, there is a gear called Money Crisis, in which the more rings that the player gets, the faster it cruises. So this Cover P is now a direct translation of that into Sonic Riders Tournament Edition. So Cover P is a very strong pick on the stage. A lot of rings are available for this gear to get, and it is a very open stage. Not really too reliant on type shortcuts.
Yes, Night Chase has probably the longest straightaway in the game, or the longest flat land in the game.
Yeah.
He's getting closer.
Okay, 53 rings here. I do believe Cover P
He's
will
going to go
be
for an
able to
attack.
outpace.
Completely synced. Wow,
Oh, no,
nice
go for
little one tornado.
There we go.
One thing that's really impressive about that tornado is that ring gears are locked to level 1 in terms of the fact that they have level 1 attacks, including level 1 tornadoes. So to hit someone with a ring gear is usually not worth it due to the ring loss in tornadoes or boosting. So this is actually specifically the way in which Salaga hit Moester was actually very advantageous. One of the few, very cognizant of the situation at hand.
Oh, wow. Salaga trying to drop a tornado right there. Or maybe it was Moester. Very hard to tell.
Moester
boy.
a tornado! He was really playing the offensive.
Again.
Oh, and another one!
Moester's trying to go for that win.
Absolutely. Trying to close out the
all bonking again.
Oh, no.
Salaga in a lot of trouble, but he does have Slipstream. He's catching up really fast. He's going 300.
Yep. He's gonna try and
oh no, he's zooming! Oh my god, he's gonna get him!
End things once and for all. He's gonna try and end
things. Oh no, he needs to get the pit!
No. Oh, he's gonna take turbulence? Okay.
Jumps into the turbulence.
He needs to reciprocal extend.
That's going.
Oh no, he drops out just. Oh,
no.
This could be.
That is it.
That's it.
Oh wait! Oh, that's pull off a drift dash just in time.
Salaga barely clutching
Salaga.
out, ending Moester's tournament life respectable. Top 8 placement.
Indeed.
Very well done to Moester. Great commentator as well.
Yes.
For sure.
Are power characters just the way to go in this game?
Not
really.
Not anymore.
Back in OG, sure, but in Tournament Edition, a lot of stages have seen type, like a change in type favoring. So, for example, in 1.2.5, Red Canyon was definitely a speed-oriented stage, but that has now shifted to a fly-type stage. But it has still remained relevant. Speed type has still remained relevant, but in the case of Night Chase, power type is quite preferable due to a lot of cars, and a lot of players don't like to dodge the cars because it makes you go for unoptimal ring collection.